Guys, hi, Paul here. Welcome back to another video. So what I'm showing you today is a pair of trekking poles that have been sent to me by Foxelli. Now, I have actually bought some of their carbon trekking poles. I was so impressed with them that they got in touch with me, thanking me for my kind reviews, and actually sent me some of their aluminium ones to try. So, as I say, thank you for Foxelli for sending these through. Big seller on Amazon, Foxelli. I think they're US based, but as I say, I've had some headlamps from them and some other trekking poles, and I think they are a cracking price point for the quality that you get. So let's do a quick open and see what you get for your money and why I love them so much. So first of all, they obviously come in a bag with a compartment for the different attachments, which I'll come on to shortly. Most people, obviously majority of people, actually carry their poles attached to their rucksack or backpack, but if you like the bag to carry, so be it. Has a strap on, a shoulder strap. Okay, taking the poles out, so these are aluminium 70-75 construction, so they weigh in about 300 grams each, so they are solid, and they come, as you say, compactly sized at about 14.5 centimeters when they're down in their packing weight, with their packing weight. So I'll just quickly show you how these pull together. Pretty standard stuff. Then 3 sections that are obviously joined together by the this I guess this cord that runs through it. I don't know if that's the right word, cord, but basically to extend the pole, what you do is pull out this top piece from here, and you'll see that it has a, when I do it, it has a locking mechanism there, and as soon as that is past the locking mechanism, the actual pole is rigid as one. Okay, so you're not fiddling around with other separate pieces on the pole. It has a normal clasp locking mechanism, which is pretty standard on most poles. When I got these, actually, because I have used them already, I did find that locking sort of nut or screw was a little bit loose, so I just tightened that just to get a more secure clasp on the thing, so it didn't come loose. Really cool. I think they do them in a variety of different colors, but I've gone for the black. The handle is a really nice design and feature. So this is a cork non-slip handle. What I like about it is the size of the handle, because obviously when you do use trekking poles, and I'm a big fan of them, you actually, obviously, depending on the terrain, you will alter the length accordingly. So obviously, if you were going down a hill or a mountain, you would probably have the poles longer than you would have if you were going up with it. It'd be shorter. But the beauty of this is, with this sort of long handle, when you're walking, you can actually just slide your hand down, so you don't have to stop then and adjust the length of the pole to suit you accordingly. So I do like that feature. I've not seen it on a lot of poles, but this is as I say, it's nice to have such a long handle, and it's a very comfortable handle as well. They weigh about 300 grams each, the poles, so as I say, they're probably not as light as obviously the carbon fiber ones that they also do, which I think probably 200 grams, so about a third lighter, but they are obviously more sturdier than carbon, or I find them sturdier. In terms of to adjust the length, you will see there, if you just open the clasp that I just showed you, and you can then just pull out the pole accordingly. So you can see there that it has it on both centimeters, which obviously we use a lot in the UK, but you also have inches as well for those people who will use that as their measuring yardstick. So I normally have it on at about 125. As I say, you just put it there, close it. Okay, the handle itself, very comfortable loop. Obviously, with all trekking poles, you always put your hand through the loop rather than down, because it's more secure then. And obviously, you push it right the way round. The way the actual, I don't know if you can see that on there, but the way these adjust, that there's a little plastic thing that you pull out there, and then you just tighten the loop accordingly. In fact, I can show you there now. So if I just tighten that, you'll see it tightens up is you just tighten it up, so I'm not sure that very well, and then when you've got the correct sort of loop size, then you just push that back in and it's secured in place. So really, really good. In terms of the poles themselves, these are obviously poles for all seasons, so they come with a number of attachments. These are the standard ones that would protect the poles, the tips of the poles, because as with most poles, they normally tend to have a tungsten tip. So you'd have that tungsten tip, obviously, perhaps if you've got ice on the ground, that you can obviously just crack through the ice. So that's important to use them to actually protect that when you're not in use. The other bits that you get, which I'll just come out of the, I'll show you what other attachments that you've got. There's 3 other attachments that you would use. The first one is what I call I call these my normal sort of mud buckets or mud baskets, and I say these are standard. They have I can see there, they have a thread actually on the you see there, and they just basically thread on and screw on against that. So they're the normal ones. I call them summer baskets, mud baskets. There's also the equivalent, obviously, for when we use them in the winter. So you've got your traditional snow baskets, obviously a lot larger, same, just push on and will screw on. And last but not least, if you're ever doing any walking along perhaps roads, tarmacs, asphalts, then you would perhaps use one of these, and that again just pushes over the tip, and that would again protect the tip if you were on that sort of hard surface. So as I say, the pole comes with everything that you would need. In terms of disassembling the poles, you would just depress the locking mechanism there, like so, and straight away the pole just folds back down, really small. We just also take the length off the actual pole, and again, and then there's a little Velcro strap around the bottom part of the handle, and there you go. I'm saying that's about 14 centimeters, so they are ultra compact. Really good set of poles, value for money, well made, and actually if you fancy purchasing these, then I think there's going to be a discount code in the description below, so please feel free. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll hopefully see you on another video or review video or out and about in my travels and camping experiences very soon. Until then,